And today I basically started using recipes because I just kind of wanted, you feel like something is missing. You feel like you're not walking in your purpose. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Happy Life, Better Life. I'm so happy to be with you today. Today, I am going to be sharing the importance of our dreams. Um, our dreams, they're always telling us something, especially when you have a dream and you wake up and you can remember all the details very vividly. And before I go into that, I just want to ask you to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that the next time we post, you will be notified. So let me get into it. I had a dream last night, and it was a dream actually about my father. And one thing that I've always known about me is that my dreams are usually connected to something that either has happened, is happening, or is going to happen. When I have a very specific type of dream. Now, let me put this out there. I am not some kind of mystical person and all of that, just a basic person. But I do believe that some of the women in my family would often dream about things. Like my grandmother would always know when somebody was about to have a baby, and you hear those old wives' tales and things like that. And I'm not saying that I'm a believer in all that, but what I am saying is that there are some things that have been tried and true in my life, and in other members of my family's lives. I don't always know, different things, but there have been times when I dreamt about something like, okay, let me give you an example. This will simplify what I mean. There was a few years ago, I had an aunt who raised me, was very much like a mother to me. And she basically wanted me to come. She was throwing a party for her younger sister. So my dad had about 8 siblings. And this aunt was next to the oldest. And it was the youngest of the 9 whose birthday it was. And she wanted to do something special for her. So she had asked me to come to the party that she was throwing for her, that she was throwing for my aunt. And so I was working like 3 jobs at the time. This is not long after my separation, and it was before the divorce was final, but this was after the separation, and I had moved to another state. And those of you who have been following the page, you know about that relocation. And you know that there was a period of time when I was really hustling because it was just important to me not to fail. So I was off that particular weekend, but she wanted me to drive up to where they lived, and it was about 4 hours away. And I was just tired, and I was like, I am not going to take that drive. I can't do it this weekend. My plan was to rest up. So I had talked to her probably like Friday during the day. At night, Friday night, I had a dream about the aunt whose birthday it was. And in the dream, my grandfather had asked her to do something, and she was reluctant about doing it. And in the dream, I was trying to convince her that she should do it. And I was like saying, after all he's done for you, and this was her father, but I was telling her, after all he's done for you, you really should do this, just go ahead and do this thing. And both my grandmother and my grandfather were in the dream, and I was trying to talk my aunt into doing whatever this thing was that that my grandfather had asked her. So when I woke up, I just felt this urgency. Like, as much as I was pleading with her to do it, I felt like that was me. Like, I needed to do that thing that my aunt was asking me to do. And I basically got up. It must have been about 2 o'clock in the morning or something. And I went in and I told my daughter, I said, listen, we're going to be driving to, because they lived in Philadelphia at the time. I said, we're going to be driving to Philadelphia. And we're going to leave early in the morning. We're going to be leaving like by 7 o'clock. It was like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I said we were going to leave. And she said, okay. So literally, I woke up, got up early, we got dressed, we drove. I didn't even tell my aunt that I was coming, but we drove all the way to Philadelphia. And by 11 o'clock, I was knocking on her door. And when she opened the door, she was so shocked, she was so surprised, and she was amazed. And we ended up going to my aunt's birthday party that day. We had a great time, saw a lot of people that we hadn't seen in years, and my aunt was just so happy. Now, they had like the whole weekend together, because they did something Friday night. They had the party on Saturday, and then they were having a barbecue on Sunday, but I couldn't stay for that. I ended up having to go back home because it was a 4-hour drive, and I had to get ready for work on Monday. So I came up Saturday, drove back Sunday. It was about Monday, and my aunt called me to tell me how grateful and appreciative she was that I came, and just how much it just made her day to see me. And I was very happy about that. I was very happy that I went. And, I loved her. I mean, my aunt was my cheerleader, my surrogate mom. She was just, always there. I did not know that was going to be the last time that I would talk to her. I did not know that was going to be the last time that I would see her. If I had not gone that weekend, I would not have seen her. And, to this day, I'm just always so grateful for that dream that I had. And it was so funny because in the dream I was pleading with my aunt. I was like, he just asked you to do this thing, and you can do it. You can do it. And when I woke up, I just felt compelled. She just wanted me to come. I can do this. Yes, I'll be tired, but I can do this. I can make this sacrifice. So I made the sacrifice and I went. And the reason why I'm sharing this now is because I had a dream that was similar but different. But I felt the same emotions. And maybe I will share it at a later point and let you know what happened with it. But I'm saying this to say our dreams are very powerful. Sometimes we dream at night and we don't even remember what we dreamt about. We just wake up and we know that we had a dream. But then there are times when those dreams really stand out to us. And a lot of times, I always say the interpretation of the dream really lies within the dreamer. Because certain things that mean something to them may not mean something to somebody else. There might be a certain feeling that they had in the dream. It might be a certain thing from the past or the present and so forth that kind of gives them an idea about something. And so I'm just simply saying this to say, when you have those kinds of dreams, you should write them down. You should write them down, keep a dream journal. You should look back and see what's going on. I honestly have countless stories and things that I could share about dreams that I had and how it related to things that happened, either simultaneously or that the dream was a warning about something. So I just wanted to impress that upon you today. It's not doom and gloom or anything like that. It could be something very hopeful. It could be something very happy. Like, honestly, I kept dreaming about moving before I relocated to the new state. I had dreams about that. I had dreams about a lot of different things that pertain to different moves and stuff that I made. So I'm just sharing this with you. In the meantime, I hope you're having a happy day, and I want you to have a great day. And please, share your thoughts. Maybe you've had some dreams about things and then it came to pass. I'm not saying this, happens to everybody as vividly as mine was, but I'm sure there's something that you can share too. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care of yourself. I want you to have a happy life and a better life. And thank you for spending this time with me. Have a great day.